Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Kirk Flathers here with Divine Health. Sure glad you're watching. Today, I'm just going to be sharing with you a vitamin that I think is looked over a whole lot. I think that when people look at vitamins, they think they're all just vitamins that you might need, and you can just grab a multivitamin and you can take that and you can just cover all your bases and be good to go. Now, while I believe that is true in some instances and in some areas, I believe that there are vitamins that we need to up in our life to live an optimal, health. We need to up those vitamins, and it might be at different seasons of our life as well. It's not just like, oh, we're going to take this one vitamin and it's a one and done and we're just good to go. And if you're taking a multivitamin, I encourage you, keep taking the multivitamin. I personally take a multivitamin. I give a multivitamin to my entire family, and I think it's great. But today's vitamin we're going to be talking about is something that I think is overlooked because it's truly not just a vitamin, but it's a hormone. Now, you're going to want to stay and listen to this whole message because I really think that what you're going to learn today on this vitamin is really going to help change, your life. It's really going to help improve a whole lot of areas that you're probably struggling in and you might not fully understand. And when you hear what I have to say and you start trying it for yourself, it's going to be noticeable. That's the thing that I have a lot of people telling me is when I start them on this vitamin is they go, wow, I could have never thought that I could feel this much better. I never thought that this vitamin could help me with my immune system. I don't even get sick as much. My depression, I'm not as depressed. I feel more energetic. There's a lot of things that I'm feeling from just this single vitamin, Kirk. I really appreciate you telling me about it. So today the vitamin we're going to be talking about is D3. Vitamin D3. And I like to tell people that this is the sun vitamin. This is the vitamin that you get from being outside. If we go outside on a sunny day and we're just walking in the sun and we're just soaking up the rays of the sun, our body is receiving vitamin D3. And I think that vitamin D3 is kind of looked over because people go, well, I'm outside, so I must just get enough. But I want you to know something that not only is this vitamin one that most people are lacking, it's one that most people estimate and don't take enough of it. Because when you look at a multivitamin, the quantity of the D3 that's in it is really small and it's nowhere near enough for the normal person. If you're outside a whole lot and you're in the sun constantly and you live in a sunny state where you get sun year round and you're just there in it all the time, it may be and it may not be. I can't tell you that. There are ways that you can test it, but from my experience, from what I've seen from my clients personally, is almost everyone, in fact, everyone where I'm at, I've never met anybody that has enough vitamin D. I've never met anyone that hasn't benefited from taking more vitamin D. And one reason is because, like I told you earlier, is vitamin D is more than a vitamin, but it really is, it's like a hormone. You know what I'm saying? Because it does so many different things. Because what vitamin D does is it helps your blood, you know what I'm saying? It helps to balance the concentration of calcium in your blood, which helps you to grow stronger bones. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like it gets in there and it does things. But at the same time is it gets into your kidneys, and that vitamin helps your kidneys to produce the hormone that's needed in order to protect the kidneys and your whole renal system, you might say. So it's kind of like a pro, hormone. It's something that helps with hormones, and it's something that helps with immune system. It's something that helps with depression, because everybody knows that when you're in the sun and it's a sunny day, your joy, it just automatically goes up. I mean, I don't know who doesn't go outside and it's just like, wow, this is a beautiful day. I feel better just being in the sun. Well, that's what vitamin D does. And unfortunately, most of us don't get enough sunlight, especially in the wintertime. I mean, I live in Colorado and we have some sunny days. We get sun year round and it's a sunny place. But there's times it's just too cold out, the days are shorter, and I'm inside a lot and I don't get enough sun. So a rule of thumb that I tell people with vitamin D is that in the summertime, I'll usually stick around the 5,000 IU rate, and in the wintertime, I'll bump it up to about 10,000. This is a place that I start a lot of people at, 5,000 in the summer if they're in the sun a lot, 10,000 in the winter if they're not. you can take tests and you can find out exactly where you're at. You know, some people I've heard you can take too much vitamin D and it becomes toxic. I have yet to see that with anybody when I put them on the 5,000 and the 10,000, even when we do blood work. They might be at the higher end, but they feel really well for it. You know, they feel really good with where they're at, and I haven't seen any side effects personally. I'm sure you can find some. So I'm not telling you, hey, just jump out there and take 5,000 now or 10,000 now. If you need to work with your doctor, get a blood test, go somewhere, get a blood test. You can order some blood tests online. Whatever it is that you do for your health, I tell you, I would agree with you to do that. But I'm telling you that vitamin D is one to look at. And in addition to vitamin D3, you don't want to miss the importance of taking it with a good, K2, because D3 and K2 go together. You need both, you might say. If you're taking a huge dose of vitamin D3 and you're not taking any vitamin K2, you're really kind of wasting the majority of that D3 because it needs that K2 with it in order to work, to function the way it needs to do. And there's a few different K2s. There's what they call an NK4 and an NK7. You're going to have a challenge with which one of those is best. You know, a lot of times I just kind of take both of them, the K4 and the K7. You're going to have people say, I like this one better, or I like that one better. And I've tried both of them individually. I currently take a product that I'll put a link below for down here. I got 2 different vitamin Ds that I take. And I believe both of them have the NK4 and the NK7 in them. They just kind of put both of them in there, just kind of covers both those bases. And I've had, the majority of people when they take that feel a difference and feel better. So I just challenge you today to, up your game, you might say, and start taking a good vitamin D3. If you need a good one, like I said, I got a good one down here that you can jump on over and purchase today. And I promise you that when you start taking this, I really believe you're going to notice it, because it's the biggest experience that I have with people when they start taking it is they feel better. They don't get as sick. It's kind of like I don't want to tell you this too lightly, but it's kind of like a natural flu shot, you might say. When you take a good amount of vitamin D3, it ups your immune system. So you're just less prone to sickness coming on you. It's like being in the sun. You're just absorbing the goodness of the sun, the life that the sun has to give you. And it helps you with your kidney function. You know what I'm saying? It helps you with your bone density. If you got bone density issues, it helps you with a whole lot of things, and you won't regret taking it. Once you start taking it, I promise you won't stop taking it. So if you have any questions, if you have any comments, if you just need help choosing the best supplements, anything like that, feel free to reach us here at divinehealthplus.com. I'm happy to work with you to create a custom supplement program for you to answer any questions that you might have on things that we sell. Maybe you're taking a supplement that I don't sell and you have questions about it. I'm happy to answer any questions I have. If I don't know about it, I'm more than happy to research it and find out about it and get back to you on it. I truly just want to help you to feel better. I truly just want to help you to move forward and to add life to your years. You know what I'm saying? To walk in health, in abundant health, not just survive, but to be healthy, whole, and well, to be energetic. That's what my goal is here. It's not just about selling products, but it's about helping you. Amen. So we look forward to talking to you on any questions that you have. And we look forward to seeing you next week. Bye for now.